So it's been a while since I bought a new instrument, and this is a very different one for me. Believe it or not, I've always wanted a banjo, even though I have no idea how to play the banjo. And today when I was scrolling through Facebook Marketplace, I found a pretty good deal on one. So against my better judgment and the number in my bank account, we are gonna go buy a banjo. As you can see, we've acquired the banjo. As you can see, we got a little leather hard case thing. You can tell that it's a very old banjo. It doesn't even really have a brand name or anything, so I don't know anything about it. It's a closed back banjo, so I know that much. It's got some wear and tear, and it looks like it was maybe repaired at some point, which is like maybe slightly concerning. Yeah, I just don't even really know how to play banjo at all. But we got a couple extra things in here, which is nice. We got a couple picks. We got a couple of these claw ones, which is nice because I don't have any of these. Admittedly, I don't really know how to use these, so we're gonna have to figure that out as well. We also got this, which is a thumb pick, and then we got a couple extra random picks. This one says Horn Trader, and that might make no sense to you, but that's actually a music store in Oklahoma City. I've actually been there before and it's very cool. But I presume maybe that's where this person bought the banjo originally. The lady that I bought it from said it belonged to her dad. We got a couple sets of banjo strings, a Martin and a GHS. This is a manual for a chord, guitar, and bass tuner, which I don't believe is in here, so I don't know why that's here. But we also got this really cool looking strap. Kind of got like a rainbow pattern thing going on. I will say all the stuff looks very old. And then we also got a banjo book. The original You Can Teach Yourself Banjo, which is great because I probably need this, actually. I got all this stuff for $100. Was that the wisest financial decision? Probably not, but I feel like it's a pretty good deal because I got quite a bit of stuff with it. Alright, so what I'm learning here from Mel Bay Presents the original You Can Teach Yourself Banjo book is that you kind of want to hit one of these. You get the two metal claw ones in your first fingers, and then you get the thumb with this one. You gotta bend them to fit snugly. Yeah, I'm basically a professional already. Let's try to tune it. I don't really know what the tuning is supposed to be. Do I just push this in? How does this stay? I don't know how this one is supposed to be tuned. Alright, let's focus on the other strings for now. D, G, B, D. Okay, so I don't really know how this one works. I don't know if you just like push it in. So the fifth string on my banjo has what's called a friction tuning peg, where it doesn't have obvious tuning gears or anything that hold the tuning peg in place. I was actually kind of on the right track here, and I discover it later in the video, but there ended up being a little screw that you have to tighten in order to get the tuning peg to stay in place. Friction pegs are really common on old, cheap banjos. They're just not very good, accurate, or reliable. So obviously before I figured it out, I could not get it to tune up to a G, so I just left it at a D, and that worked fine because that's still open G tuning. I'm comfortable with playing with my fingers, but I feel like to get the real banjo sound, you gotta do, what is this called, claw hammer or something? No, it's actually called 3-finger or scrug style banjo playing. There's probably a bunch of other names for it too, but claw hammer is a different technique. You actually don't play with the finger picks, you just have your thumb rest like this, and then these fingers kind of form a little claw, and you strum the strings like this. But I didn't learn that until after I filmed this video. So I'm pretty sure the banjo is typically tuned to open G, so just strumming all this will be a G. And surprisingly, the book is actually very helpful. It's telling me that a C chord sounds like this. That's definitely reminiscent of a C chord, and this is a D7. Okay, hey, not bad. Oh, we got a new chord, E minor. Oh no, it's like this. But this sounded cool though, barring everything. Oh, okay, so they're talking about bar chords here. So that makes sense because it's an open G tuning. You can just bar the bottom 4 strings and you can get different major chords. C sharp, A sharp, B, C, and so on and so forth. Who would have thought that this old book would actually be helpful? Not not too bad. I do definitely have to get more comfortable with the claw picks though. That's a problem for me. Pretty cool, honestly. We're just gonna try to practice that thing for probably a couple hours. Okay, so this is my couple hours later update. I've been practicing the banjo a little bit. I've been using the finger picks. I also figured out that the way to get this to actually stay in tune, there's a little screw on the tuning peg right here that you have to tighten for it to stay in place. But I'm definitely feeling a little bit more comfortable with the finger picking thing now. Not that great, but I feel a little bit better about using these. I'm probably just gonna try to keep practicing this over the next couple days so I get like a little bit better. And then after that, we gotta try to make some sort of song with it. Alright ladies, today is the second day of owning this banjo. I've been practicing off and on here and there, just trying to improve my banjo playing skills. I'll give you guys a little sample here. I've actually just been having a lot of fun playing this thing. I really love open-tuned instruments in general. Something about the open tuning just really brings about a lot of inspiration. And obviously right here I'm playing a lot of the typical banjo chords like... But one thing that I discovered that's really cool is to kind of just find a chord shape that works up and down the neck. There's so many cool chord shapes that you can come up with just messing around. But I think I'm honestly pretty much ready to make a song with it now. I think we're gonna start on acoustic guitar and just add the banjo as like a supplemental thing. Oh, it's drop tuned. I was like, what the frick? What the frickin' heck? You know what I want to do is figure out a progression on the banjo first, and then we'll translate the banjo thing over to the guitar. I was really enjoying this chord yesterday. I think it's an E7, but I honestly have no clue. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, now I'm gonna translate that to the guitar. I feel like that one chord is not an E7. Okay, I guess it's more of like a C add 9 kind of thing. I don't really know music theory stuff. I think we're just gonna do G, and then C add 9, regular C, and then A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's about 113 BPM. 113 BPM. I need another guitar rack immediately. Not exactly what you would call the most ideal way to store guitars. All right, let's go ahead and turn on the mixer. Okie dokie, artichokey. Let's go ahead and untangle this. I'm dreaming of a one. Okay, I guess, I don't know. Okay, sorry, we're gonna re-record, but I had to test some harmonica stuff, because this is in the near future, alright? What's gonna be so funny is if I record all this and then none of the banjo actually matches up with anything I'm playing. Moment of truth, will the banjo sound awful? Let's make sure it's in tune first. In one of the beginner banjo videos that I saw, the guy was saying that there's an old banjo player's joke that banjo players spend half their life tuning and the other half playing out of tune. And I thought that was pretty funny, you know, myself being a bit of a banjo expert now. I feel in on the jokes now, you know, I feel very down, very hip with the banjo jokes. Pretty in tune with the banjo culture, you know? Oh, it actually kind of sounds good. If I can just play it correctly, this might be kind of fire as heck. Dare I say, it might be kind of fire as heck. This might be kind of a baller track. Putting on all of the little finger picks is a very time-consuming process, and every time I want to like operate a computer or my phone, I have to remove all the finger picks and then put them back on to play again. I think they should make these touchscreen, you know? Okay, that was not good. That was just a warm-up. Realizing that my timing on the banjo is not very good. I could see us getting somewhere with this. We just gotta try it a couple more times. we're kind of getting somewhere, Playing the banjo and recording the banjo are evidently very different things, I'm realizing. Because I felt like I was kind of killing it when I was just playing on the couch yesterday, but now sitting in front of a microphone, I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I suck, for sure. Of course, the camera shuts off right when I do a good take. That's alright, I think we can do a better one though. Yes, dude! Freaking nailed the heck out of that. Doesn't even sound half bad either. So obviously I'm a lot more comfortable playing the banjo with just a regular guitar pick like this. Because that's like basically just playing guitar. I think I will record some little strum layers like that, just to kind of fill the whole track out a little bit more. It really is not sounding too bad though. I'm surprised that the banjo is actually like in tune at all. Okay, I think we got enough banjo for the time being, but I think for now I want to try to record some harmonica. I actually saw a video the other day on Instagram. There was a guy who's making a little folk pop type beat or something, and he was using a harmonica, but he was only doing like one note, just like sustained, and I just thought that's such a genius idea because I never have a good time recording harmonica. It always just sounds super off. So if we just do one note, that'll be a lot easier. Okay, let's see if that sounds any good. Highly doubt it. Okay, yeah, that doesn't sound too bad. We can maybe do that. Yeah, it kind of works. Okay, let's see about a little drum stuff. Let's see what I can do on the drum kit. Hello, it's Harry Potter Lego. I forgot I have speakers now, so they're in the way. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn on just snare top, snare bottom, kick, and the toms, and we're just gonna leave everything else off, so only close mics. We shall see how that goes, but I just kind of want a very, very dry sound, and I feel like if I utilize the overheads or the room mic at all, it's just gonna add too much room noise. So yeah, let's just kind of do a little test run. Okay, sound check. Okay, I think that's pretty much good. I'm just gonna kind of record now and see what we get. We're gonna tune the snare drum down a little bit. I don't know, pretty simple, but we'll see if it works well or not. Okay, great news. This little track here is starting to sound pretty cool. Yeah, I feel like we just need some of that. Yeah, that's cool. I feel like it definitely needed that. Let's see if maybe we can get some other banjo stuff in there. That's kind of cool. Is that a banjo solo? Can we consider that a banjo solo? Okay, I think that's good for banjo right now. But to me it feels like electric guitar time. Actually, we haven't done bass yet. Maybe we do bass first. Yeah, we'll do bass first. Bass guitar right here, as you can see. Okay, I think we're pretty much good on bass guitar. I'm gonna be the first to say that this track actually sounds really cool. Kind of impressed with my banjo ability, if I'm being honest. I was kind of expecting to do a little, you know, bandpass filter and then put a bunch of reverb on it and tuck it away in the mix kind of thing. But I don't really need to do that. I can kind of just leave it how it is and make it a prominent part of the song. But now it is time for the electrified guitar. And we're not gonna do too much with this. I think I'm mostly just gonna do like some chord strums and then maybe a couple little melodies, maybe a little solo if I'm feeling crazy. I always say that I'm not gonna record a lot of electric guitar, and then I do. So we'll see where the vibes take us. It's not recording. The microphone's not on, that's why. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do is switch to the bridge pickup so that we can get a little more twang here. Okay, so we have pretty much everything we need, but I thought I might mess around with this little guy. I actually can't even remember the last time I recorded some 12-stringed guitar. Hey, not bad. I know, I'm getting a little carried away here, recording a lot of stuff. Okay, and we're actually gonna double that melody with the classical guitar. Okay, I know. Oh, what the? I know, I should be done by now. But this is a cool song, and I like it a lot, actually. Okay, I think we're pretty much done. Let's have a quick listen. See what we're working with here. Very cool. I like it very much. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is pretty much gonna do it for me and my banjo in this video here today. Overall, I can say I really like the banjo quite a lot. It sounds a lot better recorded than I really was expecting it to. Also, maybe it's just because I've played guitar for however many years now, but I feel like it's not super hard to learn how to play it. Definitely this technique with the finger claw picks is hard to get used to. I will also say that my fingers hurt right now. I think it could be because the strings on the banjo are a lot thinner than guitar strings or any other instrument strings, so they kind of really dig into your fingers a little bit, but that just means I gotta build up some new calluses and get my finger strength up. So yeah, I'm very happy to have a banjo in my arsenal now. I thank you all for watching this video. I appreciate you all. Make sure to go check out the full track on Bandcamp. Also, I never say this because I feel like it's really annoying, but feel free to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done that already, because we're actually getting shockingly close to 100,000 subscribers, which is actually insane to even hear myself say that, because that has genuinely been a lifelong goal and dream of mine since I was probably like 12 years old, and we need all the help we can get now. So send this video to your grandma, your mom, your sister, your uncle, brother, whoever. Tell them to subscribe to the channel. Say, hey, go watch this silly little guy make a song with a banjo. Anyways, love you guys. Appreciate you all. I will see you in the next video.